Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the New York starting 5. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Stars, we've got Hayes. MP out there with B. And it's Cool Hands. And it's Blevins in at the 4-man position. You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams we've got in this one are 2 of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals.
Now here's Brunson. Towns wide open. No good with the triple. Here's Pickett. Has to be. MP outside. Clock at 6. Nashville needs to get off a shot. Here's B. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Back to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Right side Towns. He gets that one.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Blevins, defended by Hart. Here's Blevins. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to MP. And the 3 off target. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
They set the pick. MP passes to Blevins. Pass to B for 3. Nashville, no good that time either.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. 13 feet away. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now, here's MP. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
So it's the Stars now after OG Anunoby missed from long range. MP passes to Hayes. They need this one. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Brunson. Over MP. And the Knicks good for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Well, you look at B, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Stars. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Blevins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still without a basket.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to MP. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brunson. He's got 7. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
To the middle. Here's Blevins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Hart. Nashville getting their last shot to go. And stolen by MP. By himself. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Hart outside. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns the screen. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked the coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Hart, following the basket by MP. Hart, the pass to Brunson. Over MP. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Blevins. Takes it off the glass. Blevins has got 6.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Lopez is checked in for New York. Scottie Pippen comes in for Mikal Bridges. Stripped it away. pass to Silas. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Towns. It's deflected. Here's Bowen. Lopez covering. Bowen the pass to B. Down low. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. Inside. Stolen. Here's Gray. And King throws it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's picked off. Pass to Francis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Nashville.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Here's Silas. Still scoreless. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Pippen. Hart with it. You saw him with 10 points last game. The shot's good from Brunson.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's the Stars' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the middle, Towns with the steal. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Brunson with a clean look. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here's Francis. Brunson covering. Gray, that's good. Gray's got his second bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. This game against Nashville here, it's the first meeting of the season.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
So for the Knicks, Norkic checked in for Towns. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Mikal Bridges.
.131 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Outside Pippen. Off target from outside. The Stars trailing. To the inside. Nashville passing it around. Silas. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Utah. Pippen kicks to Nurkic. Bridges outside. Back to Nurkic. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at New York. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Stars tied right now.
And seeing where the Knicks are,
they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
And he makes the first.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both good from the line that time. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Silas, defended by Bridges. Gray, that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Nurkic. Still yet to score. It's stolen. Here's Francis. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Nashville lead.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
For three, Bridges. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Nashville out in front. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Stars here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
He's out there with Jay. And it's Cool Hands. Then it's MP. And it's Silas in at the shooting guard. It's the groups in the second quarter for the Stars. Knicks trail by 4. And Lopez has it in the corner. Pass to Yabusele. It's Pippen on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Gray.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And now Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Kevin, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so here is New York. Nashville getting their last shot to go. Pippen for 3. The Stars with the rebound. Pickett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hayes. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Wants to get it to Yabusele and does. And it's good. 2 points.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gray inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. It's good.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Stars leading by 8. And Fee passes to Silas. Now here's Hayes. Here's Silas. 17 points in his last outing. And he makes that one. 6 points for the dude.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lopez left side. Good on the three-point shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for Jacksonville, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Stars making a switch here. Blevins checked in. Then for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Gershon Yabusele. Now, MP. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Inside. A three ball. MP nails the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Poked away, taken away by Hayes. Here's Pickett. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Towns finds Lopez. Pippen outside. Towns sets the pick for Pippen. New York, no good that time either. Here's the Stars with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Blevins. And here's Hayes, defended by Towns. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Lopez outside. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. 3-pointers off the mark. Nashville leading by 16. And Scottie Pippen is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Silas. Takes a three. Knicks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Pickett, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Lopez. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over MP. And it's Brunson missing. And here's Nashville. They're on a 17-7 run. Towns with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by MP. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Hayes the pass to Blevins. Over to the wing. Here's Silas. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Nashville. Bowen, he's checked in for Hayes. He comes in for cool hands, and it's the Wizard in for Rainman. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Nashville leading by 12. Here's Francis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Blevins. Whoa! What a play! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And here is Anunoby. Scoreless thus far.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Francis' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anunoby, good. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
That's good from Yabusele. And New York making a change here. Pippen's checked in. That one is no good. Nashville leading by 11. Here's Bowen. Still without a basket. Here's Blevins. No good. Shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
They tried their best to shut down Anunoby, and he'll get a chance at the line due to that over-aggressive defense.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Anunoby.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Down low, here's Bowen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bowen's got his first bucket in this one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brunson being aggressive.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Francis. Brunson covering. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Pippen. Anunoby gets to Yabusele. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And a deep three from MP. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pippen the pass to Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got 9.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Nashville leading by 6. Pass to B. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's just a 4-point Nashville lead.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Francis passes to Blevins. Shoots from 12. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Yabusele setting a screen for Brunson. Brunson attacking. Pass to Yabusele. MP against Pippen. Yabusele a screen on MP. Clock is at 3.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He's off on the first. And the Knicks making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Fires the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Stars lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the New York Knicks.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be happy with all the turnovers.
Tough to win when you can't hold on to the ball. Of course, it might help if they had the hands the size of Shaq.
Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge will be staying there.
The Hunters have become the hunted, but can they stay hungry and continue this pace? Should be fun to watch.
Like I said, Ernie, it's getting better. It's getting better.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
So it's the Stars now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Back to Brunson, just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Stars. Blevins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hayes, and he makes good on the layup. Hayes has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah. He can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Anunoby. Blevins grabs the board. Blevins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP looking around. From the line, rebounded by Hart.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Basket good. He's got 13.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Pass to Pickett. Here's Blevins. He's got 18. MP outside. To the inside. Here's Hayes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brunson. Over MP. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Pass to Blevins. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson outside. Back to Hart. Right side Towns. Over Hayes. And it's Towns missing.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Blevins, defended by Hart. Towns comes with a double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. Hayes dishes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Nashville passing it around from past the arc. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby outside. Bridges for 3. The Stars with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Blevins. 18 points for him. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Rain Man's checked in for Nashville. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots the 3. The Stars with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Inside. And stolen by Hart. Brunson outside. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. On D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Screen by Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And the Stars leading by 5. Down low. Levin put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Oh, Brunson from way outside.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Has to be. And here's Hayes. Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
The Stars have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's B. Still yet to score. Here's Blevins. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Towns kicks to Hart. Fires for 3. The rebound by Silas.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Bridges for 3. The rebound by Silas.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 24, and Hart throws it down.
Oh, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Nashville leading by 8. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. to change it up. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. And you look at the Wizard, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
And the Stars have possession. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Silas. Clock at 4. Here's Gray. Towns with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Nashville leading by 6. Now here's Shea, defended by Towns. Shea outside. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. He can't get it to go. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Shea. 6 on the shot clock. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in front.
And Shea throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And it's Towns missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
2 minutes.
B, the pass to Gray. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges inside. .141 left to play here in the third. Brunson up top. 24 points for him. The rebound by Silas. And the Stars leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Gray. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. B, the pass to Silas. Now Shea, defended by Towns. Releases from 15. Gray's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hart bounce pass. Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns high post. Gray's there. And it's Towns missing. Nashville has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Francis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Silas. From 15 feet away, and he comes up with the deuce. Silas has got 6 points.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Can they get it? Brunson carving out space inside.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
And so it's the Stars, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. B out there with MP. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Shea. And it's Pickett in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars. Here's Anunoby, top of the key, Pippen. Over MP. No good off the front iron.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
There's a good screen. And he hits the jump shot. MP's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Stars. MP against Pippen. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
A 3 from MP, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Nashville leading by 8. To the inside, here's B. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. Right side Towns. Back to Lopez. Outside Pippen. Now here's Lopez. Oh, good on the 3. Here's Pickett, defended by Yabusele. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Lopez. Back to Pippen. Yabusele setting a screen for Pippen. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Nashville. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Pickett. Lopez covering. Counting. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
What body control with a defender right in his face? You can't do it any better than that.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Nashville.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Knicks trail by 10. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lopez outside. Picked him clean. Stolen by Yabusele. Pippen outside. Pass to Lopez. Towns with it. Working on Hayes. And it's Towns missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Blevins. He's with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Anunoby passes to Pippen. Anunoby outside. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Pickett. Lopez covering. Nashville passing it around. 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. Nice D from Pippen.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Anunoby kicks to Pippen. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Yabusele finds Pippen. The 3. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Blevins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Count that one. Blevins has got 10 points in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Taken away by Hayes. 3-on-3. Here's Pickett. Here's B. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Pippen. Here's Towns, covered by Hayes. And they get it. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Towns.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Here's Blevins, and no good, trying to use the glass. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Anunoby, no good. Nashville leading by 12. Blevins passes to MP. Down low. Here's B. And there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Knicks. Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges. Jalen Brunson.
MP against Brunson. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Stars lead by 14.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Yabusele, a screen on MP. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Brunson against MP. Here's Blevins to the paint. Here's Hayes, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Stars. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns comes in for Yabusele. And it's Lopez in for OG Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Knocks down the three ball. And it's 7 points for B.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Towns, a screen on MP. Takes the three. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Blevins. Back to MP. Brunson with some nice D.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Nashville leading by 11. Here's Blevins. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Here's Lopez, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the first one at the line is good. Lopez hits them both. Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart.
OG Anunoby.
On the wing, Bridges. Now Lopez. Now Bridges. 5 to shoot. Brunson fires. It's off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Hayes down low. Brunson covering. Off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Anunoby. Bridges left side. The shot misses. And the Stars leading by 11. Stolen by Brunson. Lopez right side. Outside Brunson. Lopez a screen on MP. From outside. Not gonna go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And stolen by Anunoby. They push it up 4 on 3. Here we've got Brunson. Now Towns. And that's in there.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Pickett. Now MP. 6 to shoot. From deep. Bridges with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Tries from 7. Count it. Nice touch.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And the shot goes in. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
So Nashville wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.